Hello friends, today let's travel way back in time to the land of Egypt. God's special people, the Israelites, were living there for a long time. Life was wonderful. They had plenty of food, cozy homes, and big happy families. God was blessing them so much that they grew from a small family into a huge nation of people. Imagine a tiny seed growing into a giant strong tree. That's what happened to God's people. But then, things started to change. A new king, a new pharaoh, came to power in Egypt. This pharaoh did not know about Joseph and all the wonderful things he had done to save Egypt many years before. When he looked at the Israelites, he didn't feel happy for them. He felt scared. He thought, wow, there are so many of them. They are getting so strong. What if one day they become more powerful than us Egyptians? This worry made Pharaoh do something very mean. He decided to turn all of God's people into slaves. Their lives became very hard. Every single day, from sunrise to sunset, they had to work under the hot, blazing sun. They made heavy bricks out of mud and straw, and carried heavy loads to build big cities for Pharaoh. They were always tired and sad. They would say to each other, "This work is too hard," and they would cry out to God for help. Now, here's the amazing part of the story. Pharaoh thought that by making their lives so hard, he could stop them from growing, but he was wrong. The tougher things got for the Israelites, the more God blessed them. They had even more babies, and their families grew even bigger and stronger. It was like trying to stop a flower from growing by putting a little rock on it. The flower just grows right around it. This made Pharaoh even more afraid and angry. He made even meaner rules to try and hurt God's people. But Pharaoh forgot something super important. No one, not even a powerful king, can ever stop God's plan. Even though the Israelites felt like they were all alone, they weren't. God saw everything that was happening. He saw their hard work. He saw their tears, and he heard every single prayer they cried out to him. God had not forgotten his people or his promises. He was already working on a super special plan to rescue them. He was getting a hero ready, someone who would lead them out of Egypt and into freedom. This story teaches us a wonderful lesson. When we are sad or hurting, God sees us. When we cry out for help, God hears us. And most importantly, God always keeps his promises. Even when things look dark, he is always with us, preparing a way to help. Thanks for listening today, and don't forget to join us for our next story.